What's up, y'all? We back with another episode of the OP Podcast. It's episode 8. We got the whole crew here today. I'm your host, Kels. I got Slip to my right. Got Coach Will, Heavy, and Coach D-Lo. So what's been going on with y'all, man? Let's do a little,
Man, put that shit away, man. No, bro.
Yeah, please. Oh, yeah. He got the commanders.
Disrespect me.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on. Alright, man. Today, man, I want to start out with a little mental health check, man. Because Coach Will, he was absent the last podcast. He had an unfortunate death in his family. So, you want to talk about that?
Nah.
Share something? You good? Alright, good on that. But I'm going to say, though, I had a death in my family yesterday, and it fucked me up. So, my dog Deuce died. He was 11 months. Unfortunately, he had a stomach infection that we weren't aware of, and I had to put him down yesterday. And I was good probably until I seen him about to get put down, and when they told us that we could have had surgery for him, but it wasn't no guarantee. And then we was cool yesterday. We pulled up a little bit. We was chilling last night. And then I think it hit me again this morning when I walked in the room. I hit like one of these, touched his cages or whatever. Because I'm used to waking up early because since he was a puppy, I would have to take him out because of his bladder or whatever. So, and now that I'm putting two and two together, I'm kind of thinking that like some of the things that I was noticing, like I'm thinking back now like about like maybe his bladder and stuff and all that. Maybe them should have been some signs. So it was like, I was just wondering like what if I would have caught that stuff a little bit sooner. Mm-hmm. But definitely hit your boy. Definitely hit your boy this morning, man. But rest in peace to my puppy Deuce, man.
Deuce.
I still got my boy Kobe. We still rolling strong, man. But yeah, just man, it's crazy. It's crazy because most of us have animals or had animals, and you don't realize, you be like, man, this damn dumb dog getting on my nerves or doing dumb shit. You gotta clean up behind them, but you don't realize how much of your family they are until something happens to them, man. And I was like, I wasn't expecting me to feel like that for a dog. I got some good news on Friday, and I accomplished some things, and then it's like Saturday, that shit was short-lived, and like, I would have said, shit, I would have rather got bad news on Friday about what I did if I could have kept my dog or whatever. So I don't know, man. You just live and you learn. But that one definitely won't be replaced, man. I'll probably put a couple videos or something, a few pictures in this episode of the podcast. But speaking on that, since we talking about life and death, how do y'all cope with death? I'm gonna start with you, Slip. How do you cope with death?
Man.
How does it affect you? Have you lost someone close to you?
And my mother, I mean, I still talk to me to today. I mean, she been going almost 17 years, and I still, especially when her birthday come up, the day of her death in November, Mother's Day, and it always still hurt me today. I mean, death always hurt when you lose a close one. That's what it is, you know. Family member that's a close one, I mean, it hurts.
So like, so what's some of the things that when you're feeling bad, like when those times come up, like what's some of the things that you do to help you get through those moments?
I mean, for me, I just need to pray to God, like, that's what I do. Get away to the moments, you know.
What about you, Will? What's some of the things you lost? Well, you just lost somebody close to you. Like, how do you try to, when you think about it, how do you try to get through those moments?
I try to stay busy. Yeah, I don't know how I cope with it. I just try to stay busy. Usually, you know, I stay to myself. Like when I was at work, I wasn't really talking. Stay to myself, my own thoughts. But I just try to stay busy and stay focused on other stuff. Just, you know, be around the gang more or something like that. Most of the time, I don't know, man. I might just hop on the gang. Or I don't know how I cope with it. I don't know.
What about you, Heavy?
That's a tricky question. Because I don't want to seem heartless. You dig what I'm saying?
I got you.
But death don't bother me no more. Like it don't. It's part of life. I done watched my mother lay up on her deathbed many a time. She's still here though, but she fighting. But watching that, I knew I couldn't break down. So I just be like, bro, it is what it is. It's part of life. Not saying it don't hurt,
Yeah.
but I know the people that love me wouldn't want me sitting around not moving forward with life. You did? Because at the end of the day,
Time we don't know, man.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny,
Yeah.
but like, you sitting and you moping, you gonna push yourself out of position. And
Definitely.
I've been on a hard grind. I can't get knocked off my pivot, bro. So I gotta keep pushing, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not saying I'm not gonna be sad. I'm not saying I'm not gonna cry. But in the moment when it happened, it's just like, all right, what's the next step? You know what I'm saying? It's time to. You gotta. If you gonna, you gotta plan for a funeral or do whatever you gotta do. You know, y'all gonna have y'all celebration or whatever it may be. But you gotta keep pushing, bro. Like that just. But I dealt with a lot of death, so that's just how I deal with it, bro. Like I ain't going.
You more so saying not to sound like you're saying like you're heartless or you're numb when it comes to it, but you're more like you're saying like what Will basically said. You just try to keep yourself busy. And
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
keep
just
going.
keep pushing,
I
bro. You got to, because if you don't, you gonna find yourself a year, 2 years from now, like I miss my homie or I miss this person, and you done missed out on so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like you say, ultimately they wouldn't want you. So with me, and I'm gonna get to you, Lo. With me, that's why it's hard for me to go see people in the hospital when I know that time is coming, because I never want that to be my last memory of you. Like now, like going back to my dog or whatever, just like it just seemed like he kind of knew too, because like yesterday he was just like just trying to show love to everybody. He was. And I mean, like the motherfucker, I just thought like he had like a stomach virus and he was just dehydrated because he wasn't drinking or he hadn't eaten. It was like almost a day, so just trying to pour water in his mouth and shit. And with the last like little bit of strength that he had, like all yesterday before we took him to the vet and found that out, he was just getting up and just coming over to us and just getting love from us or whatever. So it's kind of, I'm glad that he got reassurance from us and he got his love from us or whatever, man, and sent him to a better place, get him cremated or whatever. Still got his bowl over there in his cage. So that one definitely hurt me. That one still sting a little bit talking about it. How you deal with death, Lo?
I just keep it moving. I mean, of course, to me, I feel like it ain't like Dirk said, death ain't easy. Like it's not easy. So for real, for me, it depends on like the person, like how you benefited my life, like what you did for me, you know, or like how you inspired me, you know, growing up. So that's like where all the emotion would come from. So like for real, but I mean, of course, you think about stuff. You be like, dang, I ain't gonna have to do this no more. Do this with auntie or do this with them, blah blah blah. But then eventually, like you said, you get over it and you just like they won't want you to stop, keep going. They want you to keep moving. So you almost got me too. Yeah, you almost got me. But yeah, nah, man, I just keep moving, keep going, keep pushing.
I got you. So like going back to like what you said, because my mother, she's healthy now, but she had like the same situation your mom had previously, and how many strokes have your mom? Your mother had 4 strokes. My mom, she had one in November 2020, And I was the same way, and I could have. They told me to take some time off work, and I probably could have sat at home. But that was like the peak of COVID. You couldn't have no visitors at the hospital, and when you have to do everything for somebody, like I had to find a primary care physician, had to figure out like her information to pay her bills for and stuff. It's definitely a lot of people. It was a lot of fake love too. Like people asking me, "Oh man, you need to be doing anything?" And when you ask them to do something for you, oh well, I don't know. And like, what you ask for then, man? So I definitely kept busy because like I'm one of those people. I realize too, man. The world don't stop for nobody. You still got bills. You still got to do your thing. You got to grind. So the grind don't stop. So I definitely understand what you're saying about that, and I'm kind of glad that we live. It sucked that you realize you're getting older, but I'm glad that we do live in a time like where we can have iPhones and stuff, and we got what's y'all jump like Google Play or whatever. Like we all keep y'all videos and all that. Yeah, yeah. So I'm glad like we got all that type stuff because like whenever you think about somebody or it could be a spot that y'all used to hit frequently or you know what I'm saying, like you can go back and you got videos and pictures and so it's real easy to recapture those memories again. So I'm kind of glad versus you know the black and white pictures or you know or
all the photo albums.
yeah, all you know what I'm saying. So it's a little bit more accessible with your phone or whatever. So I'm kind of glad we do live in the time that we live in. So I just wanted to reflect on that, man, and just see how we all deal, you know, how we all deal with death, man. And it's unfortunate that, you know, we born to die. But, you know, it's just about trying to make the most.
What you do when you're here.
Yep.
That's what I be trying to tell people.
That's all it's about, man. That's all it's about.
What you want to be, well, like, what we talking about this season? Episode 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you want to be remembered
Yeah, what you want to be remembered as, man. Try not to stay on that subject, but it kind of is like a touchy subject or whatever, and it got to do with like mental health or whatever. Do y'all think, or I'll ask this first: has anybody ever thought about suicide?
Like I did, but like it wasn't like no like it's probably like because I like got whooped or something. And I was like I'm gonna kill myself, so.
But like I want to be honest, I probably thought about it before.
Like I love myself too much, like
the joint. I forgot who said it, but he said he made a joint. He was like, man, I cut myself to see if I'm still living. Just the pain, you know what I'm saying? But like suicide, nah. I wouldn't. Nah, I don't want that to take myself out. Like,
it's kind of when you think about it, man. It's like really selfish, man.
Yeah, like I never want to take myself out.
It's really selfish. I kind of put that into, and I know, and a lot of this stuff falls under mental health, man, and that's why I just want to be, like, I want us to like try to talk about shit if we ever going through something or got a problem, but I feel like it's selfish because, and I kind of put that with like people like people who use drugs to try to cope with things or whatever. I feel like if you contemplate suicide or if you commit suicide, if you ever committed suicide or attempted it, I feel like it's selfish because, you know, that don't make your problems go away or your problems go away for you, but it creates a whole nother list of problems for other people, you know what I'm saying? So not to try to stay on this subject too long, but just I just want y'all to feel like if y'all ever going through something or we ever going through something as men, man, we can all talk to each other. And then you came up with a good point last night, Will.
What I said?
You said why do if we're going through something, why do we feel like we can't ask for help? Why do you think that is? I'm gonna start with you, Love. Why do you think it is if you going through something or you need something, whether it's money, advice, or whatever? Why do we like bottle things in and not ask for help if we really need help?
I don't want to seem weak. It's my thing. Like I said before, like basically off of episode 1, it's like we try to as men, we taught to be a man, be a man, be a man, be tough, hold it in, blah blah blah. And like I learned like yeah, I'm 25, but like I learned like I'm here for a reason. Like I don't know everything. I don't got all the answers. So like if I need help with something, I don't mind asking or telling somebody I don't understand something, whatever the case may be. So, but I think that's what it is for real. For real. We just don't want to look like we don't want to look soft.
It's a pride thing.
Yeah, it's a pride thing.
What about you, Heavy?
I hear y'all on the not feeling weak thing, but you gotta think about this too. What if it's always been no? Like coming up, if can't nobody help you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You always heard no. You always heard no. Or you always heard, look, we ain't got it. Figure it out. Why? You know what I'm saying? As an adult, you know what I'm saying? You've been conditioned as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Not to ask because they ain't got it. So, as an adult, it seemed like it may be hard, but it's just they not gonna ask because they know the answer. They feel in their mind the answer gonna be no because that's what they always got. You know what I'm saying? And you hear people like, bro, we'll help, blah blah blah, and then they do reach out and try one time, and then they get a no. So now it's like they not asking no more. Period. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm big on you have not, cause you asking that. Like,
Yeah,
closed mouths don't get fed. Like,
closed mouth don't get fed. That's real.
Gotta
But when I answer
open your
always no, man, don't nobody want to hear no all the time. And then when you talk to get it out the mud, you gonna stay 10 toes.
yeah.
You gonna do what you gotta do, and you gonna make it happen.
That's why I tell my kids, like, for me, for even like coaching, like, if you don't understand something, ask me. Don't go up there and looking lost, you know. Or like even my little brother, say something. If I ask you a question, say something.
The dumbest question is the one you don't
Yeah, the one you don't ask for sure.
Like,
Asking a question or asking somebody for some help is completely different though, bro.
yeah.
Like asking a question on how to do something is different than coming to somebody
I
and
used to
being
bump
like, bruh,
heads.
my lights off. I ain't
Mhm.
got no food in the house.
Yeah.
Like, man, this man lived in the same neighborhood. I bet he didn't even know my lights was off my house for a year. We had no food in the house for a year. Me, my mother, and my little brother. Like, bro, like that's just how I was taught, huh?
Yeah.
That was the conditions that you know what I'm saying? That's how I was raised, bro.
But then you think, like, when you look back at it, you be like, damn, I'm kind of, like, not glad that you went through it, but it was like, it made
Everything
you
make you better, bro.
Yeah.
If it don't kill you, it always make you stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
Period. But it's like sometimes some of the shit you go through, you
You
not
don't
have
want
go
to,
through.
yeah.
Not even want to. You don't have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But people, when you're conditioned to live a certain way, that's just how you gonna live, bro.
Fact.
About you, Will.
I really don't like asking people for shit because motherfuckers will throw it in your face or they bring it up how much they helped you or some shit like that. So that's one thing. I just don't like anybody just able to tell me they gave me anything. So I'd rather just struggle with it myself.
But those ain't the real ones either, though.
Yeah, they not. But
I know what you're saying, though.
yeah, you're right. But half of them niggas you thought was your real friends at first too.
Yeah.
So
That's why I only hang out with the people I hang out with now. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it take you to go to actually go through something with somebody to figure out who really in your corner.
Yeah.
Man.
Most definitely.
But my question last night is, you said you only hang out with who?
Huh?
You said you only hang out with people in your circle.
People that I know, dog, if I call them, bruh, and I need some help, bruh, they gonna help me out.
So why don't you call them?
Why do I call who?
You
I
said,
haven't needed no help, bruh. Like, I haven't needed no help.
but if you did, would you call them?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course, bruh.
Okay.
Like, like, see, I put myself in a position, bruh, to try not to have to, bruh. But if I, like me, as a man now, with a family, bruh, I be goddamn I put my kids through what I went through, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real. Like, I'm nigga pride come before the fall, bruh. Like, straight up.
So,
Like, I definitely.
so back to what you said though. So, if you used to hearing no all the time, right?
Hanging out with who?
I'm just saying, if you grew up
He said
hearing no all the time, and then you got a cool circle, that's gonna make you ask your circle, or you still gonna say no? Because the question was yesterday was, how can you call somebody a family member like we call each other brothers,
Right.
but if I'm going through something, I won't ask you for help?
Who?
I'm just saying people in general.
Everybody in here, especially you, him. Slip, I asked you for a hot dog. But yeah, nigga, but shit, bro, like if I got some shit going on, bro, I will pick up my motherfucking phone. I pick up my phone, bro, and put that shit right in the group chat. Like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I need. Can anybody help?
Time out, bro.
Like straight up, like I'm not like.
I got you.
He got the whole.
Like straight up.
Yeah, you got to. It comes a time when you you just got to put the pride to the side, bro.
Yeah, but it's like but it's like with me, man. I rather go without because with me, if I go without, that makes me want to grind harder and get it. But if I ever need help, I know it's a select few people who I can call. Y'all, it's y'all.
Like my lights is about to go off. I ain't got no groceries in the house. I ain't calling nobody because my motherfucking cable off, bro. Or I need $100 to go buy some shoes, bro. I'm talking like
Some serious
back
on the wall.
business. Like I done exhausted all my resources, bro. I done maxed out all my cards, and I can't do nothing else. Like I ain't about to call nobody. Hey, look, bro, I need a couple dollars so I can get some steak instead of going to the dollar store and getting some top ramen and some hot pockets out the back. Cause I definitely been there, bro. When the dollar store was selling food, I was their best customer. Like straight up.
What about you, Slip? How do you ask for help if you need help, or do you try to put like does your pride get the best of you and you don't, or when you need help?
I mean, my pride is the best, man. For me, basically like I be afraid to ask for help if I need something, you know. But how people just throw it in your face like. You say everybody say they throw it in your face. You say I'll help you with this and help you with that. So they throw it in your face so much. It's like, why do you throw it in my face? I mean, I'm trying. Like when you try to help somebody, it's like if we brothers, like be brothers. Like we gonna help each other like we family. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now we ain't gonna throw it in each other's face like I help you with that. You gonna help each other. We don't throw it in each other's face. Other people that don't give a care about you, they gonna throw it in your face, laugh at you about it.
Sure, day ones.
That's why too, man. You gotta. Especially as we get older too, man, you gotta mold your circle, man. Yeah. Just because you grew up with somebody, or you know what I mean. Like I said, it take you to go through certain situations with people to see who really in your corner, man. And you know, it's no when you stop dealing with certain people, I don't want people to look at it like you don't fuck with them. It's just like you got other shit going on, my life going in this direction, and you know what I'm saying. And you know, we see each other, but you can't extend your hand to certain people.
To everybody.
Yeah, because, you know, everybody... Because at the end of the day, man, the only person that's going to have your best interest at heart is you. You know what I mean? So, it's just like, you just got to mold that circle, man, and, you know, you got to be with other like-minded people who trying to, you know... I can't... As we in our 30s and you approaching your 30s too, especially you know, you trying to achieve a certain goal in life. You want to do certain things. You want to obtain things that your parents maybe weren't able to afford you, but they able to afford like your little brothers or your sisters and shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, I can't, if I'm getting up, going to work every day, I can't hang with a motherfucker who on the block every day or still in the hood every day, you know, asking who gonna spark us up or who got the bottle. It's like it's different strokes for different folks. There's certain situations that's cool if you go around the way, but you know, ultimately you want like-minded people who working towards the same thing as you. Like with me, it can, like all my folks, even if you ain't gotta have your own place or whatever. I don't want to make it seem like because I got this and you don't got it, like I'm better than you. But certain shit like at over 25, like all my niggas should have at least their own car, or you know what I'm saying. All my niggas at least should have a job, you know, not a part-time job, a full-time. You know what I mean? So it's just certain things that you should just start distancing yourself from. You know, it don't. I don't give a damn who. I don't give a damn if it's your first cousin. It's just like certain stuff you gotta distance yourself with from other people just because you're trying to obtain something. So that was just a little. I just wanted to talk about that and see how y'all felt about that a little bit, man. And because definitely, one of the things, man, if you try to please everybody else, you'll never be happy yourself. Let's talk about. Well, first, let's talk about before we get into school about to start. You know, me and Heavy, we both got kids. What's what's like some of the goals and y'all coaching stuff or whatever? You got nieces and nephews, like what's some of y'all like goals y'all got for this year, for this school year, as far as being a parent,
Well,
being a coach, or you know,
for me, as far as being a parent,
mentor.
I want to be more active in her school life. You know, I call myself. She going to kindergarten, so me start there. She going to kindergarten, but she's been pre-K 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? So she's been doing school stuff, but she going to kindergarten this year. She's going to, and they got a aviation program.
We're gonna edit that out, but okay.
Oh, my bad.
I know you're
My
gonna edit
bad.
that out.
Yeah, edit that out. I forgot for the creepers. But yeah, so the school she's going to has an aviation program and stuff, and I just want to be more. I guess you would say more hands-on with the baby. Like for the longest time, it's just been mama dropping her off because I go to school. I mean, I go to work so early. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be more hands-on with the child, helping her more. Like I help her with her homework when he at home, blah blah blah. But as far as going to school events, I wasn't going. Dropping her off in the morning, I couldn't do that. So I've already been told that I have to take off for the first day of school, so I can go do that. But I just want to, man.
Yeah, I might do that also, man. I might take off for the first day of school.
Yeah, I just want to start her off right, man. I want her to know I'm here to help her. I know the one thing that I didn't get a lot of as a kid is just hands-on parenting, bro. Because my mom was working, my father and my mother split up, so it wasn't a whole bunch of what you need, what's going on, how was your day, like none of that.
It's definitely different having both. I didn't have both my parents in the same house. It's definitely different. I can see you get a different type of love.
Yeah,
that
you know
that the.
So that's what I'm on this year, bro. Because I want to keep that going all the way through. From kindergarten all the way through college, or if not college, trade school, whatever they want to do. But I just want them to know I'm there. I'm not gonna be
Trying to steer them in the right direction.
yeah. I'm not gonna be this. I'm not gonna be the money man. Look, I'm paying for it. You go. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm paying for it, so why I gotta do all of this?
Yeah.
I don't want to be that parent. So, and then with me, I'm starting school too. So, and my wife's in school. So it's just we gonna all have homework hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to all be sitting down. We're going to do our homework together. And Trey, he going to have to figure it out. He getting older. Grab a book or something, shorty.
Yeah.
You know, because right now, all he wants to do is jump off the couch and play with toys.
Grab the iPad. Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely, so with me, I definitely want to be more hands-on, like you said, back to school night, all that type of stuff, you know, fundraisers and stuff, because we got a little, it's like you see them as a baby or whatever, but you know they're turning into their own little person, and it's just trying to mold them into the person that they need to be. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That not that really what society is trying to mold them into, but the person that they need to be. You know, so I definitely want to be more hands on with that stuff, homework and stuff. Cause I ain't gonna lie, some of that homework, you gotta pull out Google. So I'm like, hold on, man, what's this? You know what I'm saying? That was from kindergarten. I'm like, that don't have me second guessing my math abilities and stuff, man. I was pretty good at math in school.
This shit.
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I got a fourth grader, man. That's crazy, man. I remember when she was in pull-ups, man. That's crazy. You getting old,
I
y'all.
said pull-ups.
What about you, D-Lo? Like, what's some of you like your goals with like your football and stuff, and not just winning the championship, but like what's like your ultimate message that you try to teach?
Raising them to be young men. For real, for real. Yes, sir. Respectful. Like I teach them that like every day at practice.
What age group you got?
Yeah, I'm 8, so 7 and 8. So like even it's just the little things, bro. Like that's why I tell people like sports. Yeah, sports is cool. You teach them like hit somebody or shoot a basketball and stuff. But also as a coach, I feel like your job when you out there with them for 2 hours, teach them how to be respectful. Like look at me when I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, coach. No, coach. If you don't understand something, like I said earlier, you say, "Hey, I don't understand this" or something like.
Because to touch on what you said, because ultimately, and it's sad to say, but with y'all, with some of the kids that y'all coach or whatever, man, y'all are actually their father figure.
Yeah.
They don't,
Sad.
they don't have that. So you know what I'm saying. So I just want to say to y'all, like even if it's a difficult child, and especially with discipline and stuff, and they not listening, try to go the extra mile sometime with some of those kids, because those kids, you never know what's going on at home.
But I almost sound crazy, but those be the most talented kids.
Yeah, it be dogs.
The
And I'm
kids
like,
with the most talent be the ones that got the least support sometimes.
and you be like,
Bro, how did you get like this with no?
How you?
They're looking for approval. They're
all
looking
you
for
just
some
need
type of approval.
is
So they know that
Reassurance.
being a good athlete is gonna make somebody say, "Oh, you good? I want you around."
facts.
When don't nobody want them at home, somebody gonna want them out on the street because they can play ball.
That's how I was a child. I was small playing with them, and then when I got with kids with my age in high school, it was nothing. It was nothing.
Yeah, that's how it was for me. Like, I remember like every Thanksgiving, I was the
I used
youngest.
to get rung up and playing with them.
I was the youngest, so I was out there playing. But like Thanksgiving, I know people still do it now. Like Thanksgiving, they have little football days, whatever. But yeah, bro, I'm the youngest out there. I'm the smallest. We playing. My cousins and them, they playing grown men tackle football too. But I was small, so I'm out there. I'm about to play too. Y'all not gonna catch me because I'm the smallest. So.
Don't think that.
Nah, I ain't never get knocked out though. That's the good thing about it. I used to be out that joint moving quick. Hey, sideline was my friend because I get out of bounds if I felt like I was about to get hit.
So that's why that's kind of why I want to get back in coaching, because and I know it's probably gonna feel good to y'all. So let's just say we in our 30s, mid 20s. I bet that's gonna feel good to y'all when we get up in like our 50s and you got a kid that's maybe that's about to go to college. Or,
I see it now.
So crazy thing,
I see it now.
I got 2 kids. No, my first team, 5 out of 8 of them are starting on varsity since they 10th grade, and they about to go to 11th grade. And 2 of my point guards already getting looks from not D1, from D2 schools. So.
And that's going to feel good when you sit back, man, and they come to you and be like, man, Coach Will, I appreciate what you did for me, man.
I just want some tickets, baby. I tell them that all the time. I just want some tickets. Y'all already know we go to the league. I'm hitting y'all phone. Hey, son, we about to go to Boston on Saturday. Flow seats. I don't want no money. I just want some tickets and autograph jerseys.
I like seeing it though, like seeing the kids, even if they just getting.
Because it's like especially it's one thing being a parent and seeing like little things that your kids have and things that you did, but you weren't able to excel in certain areas just depending on your circumstances or whatever. But seeing other people succeed, that shit make you feel good.
Believe it or not, coaching matured me too. Like it matured me because it made me have a responsibility too. Like outside of at home or at work, basically these parents are putting their kids in your hand. So, so it's like, and it's more than 10 kids on your team. So you like, dang, I got 12 kids, that's not mine. But for 2.5 hours, they feel like they're your kids. So you like, Alright, man. Well, I gotta be mature.
Biggest thing is be what you needed. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? What you needed back then, when you was a kid, be that now.
Exactly.
So I'm
Repeat
saying,
that. Repeat
yeah.
that.
Be what you need.
Be what you needed. You know what I'm
Like
saying? So
that.
like, for example, I can't speak on y'all. I haven't seen y'all play, but me and him, right? If me would have came right away.
You talking about basketball?
Nah, football, like any sports period.
Mama dogs.
I'm saying, you are. I'm talking about when you was younger. I didn't see you play. You look, you nice. I ain't gonna tell you that because we're on opposite team. So, you good. You are. Let me tell you something. So like, even with you, like if let's just say somebody would have came down and sat us down, like, listen, bro, you are a dog. We about to do X, Y, and Z, and put us on the path, but we all be in the league.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We all be in the league.
I feel like that though.
That conversation be burning me in the chest, bro.
I feel like
I hear that
We in the
conversation.
league. So like that's what I'm saying. This guy, and all of us had different.
If I had a support system, like, cause you gotta think for me, it was me and my brother and my mom. So, and my brother, he was doing his singing thing, and I was the sports. So, trying to get him to do that, and then trying to get me to do the sports, bro, that's a lot, bro. And he going to school for singing and all that stuff, and then you gotta get me in practice, and, bro, it was, and then, like, my father, to be honest, I mean, basketball was his thing, but I really love football. So, it was like, he showed more favoritism towards basketball other than football. So definitely, so like for me, that's what I tell kids now, man, do whatever you want. Like even if I had kids, like I ain't. If you want to be the volleyball player, you can be the best volleyball player out there. You know, don't limit your kids.
Put your heart to it, man.
Yeah.
You never know where it's gonna take you, man. And even if you don't go to that next level, and this is one of the things I would tell y'all to preach to your kids too. Like let football, let basketball. If you're that good, let it pay for your education.
Yeah, that's the goal. I tell the kids that's the goal. At the end of the day, that's why I'm here. Get y'all at school for free.
Mm-hmm.
And now, bro, y'all can go to college and be millionaires. They got the NIL, and whatever, all them deals. You can make $5-6 million just in college. And that's not even in league. That's just putting in the work now. So
Name, image, likeness.
yeah. But my goal for the kids, bro, because now my first team, they was 5th grade. Now they in 11th now. And the kids y'all seen last year, they was in middle school, so now they in high school now. So I gotta talk to them a little different, a little more stern now. You know how high school is. It's a lot of cars in high school that can throw you off track. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Definitely start smelling yourself. Definitely. Yeah.
So, but it's crazy though. It's you gotta talk to every kid different because I coach high school football and then go to school with the little ones. So it's.
I know you ain't got no. I know you don't have any kids, but you got nieces and nephews. But just not even them. Like, what's some of your goals? And I'll go back around this way. What's some of your goals for this year? For yourself?
I was get on my feet. Eventually, I mean, I've never been on my own, so I don't know how I feel when I pay bills for my life. So I don't know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how anything feels. So just to get back on my feet, how I usually would when I was on my feet, making my was proud of myself. And now it's like
More stability. More stability.
possibility.
I got you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. What's some of your goals for this year?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. What's some of your goals? What some of your goals this year, Coach Will?
Thank you, sir. Pour it over there. Thank you, sir. Now, be way better than what I was last year, man. A lot of definitely what you say, stability. I like that word. Get that back up, man. Get up, like you said, get on your own, like live on your own, like that. Just that, man. And it's job, but just keep progressing in the career I like. And with these kids, man, just get them to the next level, help them keep progressing, and whatever comes along, the blessings will come.
About you, Heavy? Some of your goals for this year?
This calendar year, I mean, I'm not gonna be taking the breath. Yeah, man, end of the year already.
18 more Thursdays until Christmas.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, man.
Yeah, over with, bro.
About fast.
Yeah, over with. But nah, for real. Start school on the 29th. So I want to finish that program out. One, I want to take my mother the certificate, bro, cause she was down, like down, like she was with me, like she always believed in me. So I gotta give her that. I want to buy a house for sure, man. You know, and just start getting more financially, just putting more weight. You know what I'm saying? Building my nest egg, bro, and just putting myself and my kids in a better position. Like we good. Like I'm not saying we ain't scraping the bottom, but we can be doing a lot better than what we doing. You know, so I want to start putting them building blocks. Like my man said, one brick at a time, bro. You know what I'm saying? To build that firm foundation,
Brick
bro.
by brick.
Hey, bro. Hey, he had a lot of bricks, bro. Literally. But you know, I want to love on my kids and my wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just put love back in the house, bro. Like, things been rocky. Rocky. Huh? Number who? Man, look. No, not right now. No, I'm not saying it's off the table, but it's not on the table right now.
So you gonna have your 3 for having one?
Huh?
You gonna have number 3 for having one?
Probably.
Make a deal.
Nah, I ain't about to make no deal, man. But I just want this, bro.
He said, I'm trying to get up. I ain't trying to go backwards.
You know what I'm saying? Life was expensive, bro.
You hit your man over, he won't bring love, and I look.
No, I say love, bro.
It's
It's just, bro, like, you know, and then I want to do a lot more traveling, and I'm realizing it's
We definitely gonna do some more trials.
it's a lot of weight restrictions on the things that I like to do. So I gotta get this gut together, Slim. I got tired of looking at them excursions, and they was like, "Yeah, you can only be this poundage," and I'm like, bro, like I'm gonna try my damnedest, but I don't think I'm gonna ever get down that low, bro, because the
I'm not gonna hold you. I seen a dude. I was on YouTube. Nigga was 480. Nigga is 220.
I seen them. You know what I'm saying? It's possible.
Yeah.
I know it's possible, bro. And I swear. I know you might not believe in what I'm saying when I say this, and y'all might have to edit this because I don't need nobody talk about heavy don't belong on no ladder because I bang. But I'm 450, Slim, straight up and down. But I work, bro. But like, you know what I'm saying? I just got one for my health, and two, bro, because I just want to go in the store and get tired of shopping online, homes, like straight up. And just I feel like my knees, bro. Like,
What's your ideal?
my ideal weight, bro. If I get back to 3, dog, man, I was dangerous at 300 pounds, bro. And if I get anywhere under 300 pounds, I feel sorry for anybody.
He gonna get aggressive.
I was dangerous at 300 pounds, bro. I'm telling you, Slim. I get anywhere under that, I'm sorry.
So just so school, family, and health.
Yes, sir.
Them the 3. What's up with you, Lo?
Man, just evolve. I just want to evolve, mature.
Your Pokemon?
Yeah, pretty much. I want my team to go to the Super Bowl this year. So.
Oh, man. I love my team, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, not for real though. I just wanna evolve, like just mature more. You know, soon get my own place, stuff like that. I ain't rushing nothing, but you know, when the time is right. Yeah, when the time is right. You know.
But you say you want to go back to school too, right? That was one of the things.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Especially man, since you don't. And I'll be one to tell you, since you don't got no kids yet, it's definitely the time.
Well, the career by my career, so it's like really good too for me. The career that I want to do, so like so yeah, just doing that and yeah, man, continue to coach, see where that goes, man. Live life for real for me. Live life until I find somebody to settle down with, have kids, and then yeah. But I just want to do that for real.
My biggest problem is, like you said, you don't want to rush. And I think I be conflicting this like you eager, but you gotta be patient at the same time. It's
I always
like,
look at it like this.
I be battling that with
So
myself.
look at it like
I
this.
be
Like,
trying to be patient, but I'm eager to get like you know what I'm saying, own crib,
yeah. So,
progression in job, shit like that.
so like, and I tell people like I'm not in the church all the time, but everything God always got a purpose for you. So I always tell people to, you know, it might not happen like right here, but it's gonna happen. It might. They always say it might not come when you want them, but he always on time. So just think about that. Have that in the back of your mind, cause I be feeling like that too sometimes, bro. Like, and I'm only 25, but like I'm like, dang, bro, like, dang. I be seeing people who younger than me up more, and I'm like,
Stop looking, bro.
yeah, and that's the thing.
I used to do that, but you can't do that because you
Can't.
don't know how they got it.
Exactly.
They
So
probably, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they got to hand it to them. But
Yeah,
their situation,
you don't.
yours might be
You don't.
Equal
So,
on your plate if you worried about somebody
exactly.
else's plate.
So and you
That's
can't,
not
and then it'll hold you back. So
just being eager and patient is just them
So
two right
that's
there.
what I'm
Is
at
like
with
how can you be eager and you got to be patient? Like how can you?
how can you
that be
do it?
man.
It's just like it's like for me, it's just a drive. You gotta want greatness for yourself.
So, but it's like you want it now, but you got it. Like you said, it's coming. But
Yeah.
my end goal is, you know, like I gotta keep with this college shit. I mean, it's a coaching thing. I definitely want to get to college with this like that.
So with me, and I'll end the podcast, and I'll end it here. I think it's more so if everything was given to you how you wanted it, you wouldn't appreciate the times that you had to struggle.
Hey man, that's
So
fine.
so I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is more so you can look at somebody else's journey and they may have had an easier journey, but when you look at those same people who had that easy journey and you had your rocky journey, a lot of times them people who is up, they fall off a lot of the times.
Like,
And
I'm built for the struggle.
you know what I'm saying? So I always preach, man. It don't, and I talked to my to the owner of my company the other day, and we was talking about some things, and now I told him it was between my two supervisors and my two supervisors, my owner, and I told them, I said, I know when they put me in the position that I'm in, I knew I wasn't ready, and I had an attitude problem, and you know I was short tempered and shit. But I told them, and I just told them thanks for not giving up on me because I knew I wasn't ready. But it was just a growing process or whatever. And this man is a millionaire, he multi-millionaire, and he told me, he said, don't never feel bad because we were all immature and it all comes with due time, man. For a person that's a millionaire to say that to you, and so I know I'm definitely not where I want to be, and I'm still trying to get to the heights that I want to be. But if a millionaire, what they say, like motherfuckers who billionaires, you look at them now and see what they got now, but how many times they done failed before they got to where they at. So I just try to look at it like that, and I might not have took the easiest path to certain things, but I'm proud of my journey and my struggle because it got me to where I am. You know what I'm saying? I learned to appreciate it be the little shit that you learn to appreciate. You know what I mean? So I just want to say a couple goals of mine are probably, yeah, like you said, get more healthier. You know what I'm saying? Get on that tip or whatever. You know, cause don't let me if I can lose 50, 60 pounds and
What
then
y'all say
get
we
that.
going outside
Then
shirtless?
get that. I'm sure it all kills. I'm sure it all kills.
Hey,
I got a racketize. I got a racketize now. I'm sure it all kills. I will.
Get to working.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, nigga, we gonna be on the boat party, white linen,
Hey,
chest out, taco meat.
I was
Yeah.
shirt off heavy in Jamaica at this size.
Hey, look.
I'm at the
Hey.
beach, they looking at me, I'm like this, like, yeah.
Hey, look.
hey, what they
Y'all
gonna
know
do?
they niggas like
What they
Free
want?
Willy. Hey, look, but nah, man. It's so definitely, man. Get more healthier, man, because especially like with the career that we have, us three, it's like you eat some bullshit sometime, man, and it's just like that come with the territory. I know Will,
Coach,
he probably
Coach,
definitely
Coach,
ain't eat. He motherfucker will eat cheeseburgers and steak and cheese at
10
9 in the morning and shit. But the type of work we do, you
Yeah,
need that fuel though.
Yes, you do.
You be need.
You hungry?
So,
Hungry.
so it's definitely that. It's to be a better father, better husband, better son, brother, and I just want in the podcast just saying another thing. Now that I got to like my peak of like the what we was talking about as far as not being content with what you got, but definitely I let them know yesterday's price, not today's price. Hey, look, so we're gonna end the podcast like that. This your host Kels, that's Slip, that's Coach Will, that's Heavy, that's Coach D-Lo, and we out.